In 2003, I bought an existing Glass Doctor franchise. It was losing money, had 6 employees, and a month later, only had 1 employee left. They'd either left or I'd fired them. It took a while to turn it around, but by the end of the first year, we were doing pretty well. For whatever reason, I got planted in Glass Doctor. When we talk about what our mission is, I truly see this as a mission, to get to interact in the lives of the people that I've been given to shepherd within this business. We've had a handful of really impactful hires over the years that have transformed our business. But those would have never happened if I hadn't taken a chance on a kid that just got out of rehab that needed a job. Somebody that I thought was overqualified to be a showroom assistant, but was looking for a job. It makes me feel terrible that I don't have the time to talk through every single amazing success story that we have here. There's a couple of key points along the way where, number one, I needed to get out of the way. I was the obstacle to hiring because I had so many other things I needed to do on a daily basis that we were hiring out of desperation. I knew we couldn't continue to grow unless we had somebody full-time that specifically was working on hiring great people and making this a great place to work. Having that full-time HR manager has been a huge catalyst for our growth and our employee satisfaction. The last key component of it is you got to pay people well. Somebody that's making enough money to pay their bills doesn't have that stress at home when they come to work.
This is the one place that I've worked in my career where I actually feel like the people care.
I mean, I've worked with family. I've worked literally with a family company, and literally I feel more family here than I do there.
I think that's one of the reasons why I've stuck here is because, it feels like a family. It feels like a family outside of a family.
Larry has given me books in the 7 years I've been here, right? I've probably read more books since being at Glass Doctor than I did in my grad program, which I think says a lot, right? About always wanting to develop your people and care enough about them.
I always liked the camaraderie and the challenge of working on a really high-performing team, and that's what we get around here.
What I love about the culture environment here at this Glass Doctor specifically, I just think Larry does a great job of upholding the values and integrity of the Glass Doctor brand, and I feel this place really values employees that want to go farther and will put in the work to do so, and they recognize you for it.
2022 is definitely a challenging year for us. I've been working for really the better part of 2 years to launch on to Service Titan. I knew the software wasn't quite ready. I knew we weren't quite ready, but I knew if we didn't make the jump that it might never come. Getting a 3rd Franchise of the Year award, it's about my team. I mean, the team is who deserves this. They took a software that wasn't ready and made it work last year. They handled all the customer phone calls, some of them complaints because we had some struggles last year with the new software. They took the phone calls, they ordered the glass, they installed it, they dealt with every aspect of this business. I'm thrilled that this team gets to experience winning a Franchisee of the Year award.
The one word I would use to describe Glass Doctor is the people.
Family.
Awesome.
It will be home.
Resilient.
For one word, I would use family.
It's competitive.
Elite. We're the best of the best.
The one word I would use to describe Glass Doctor is motivating.
Well, the first word that popped in my mind to describe Glass Doctor would be supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.